Hi, I'm Jen, and I just want to tell you today about the mini measure-all that we have with Pampered Chef. And with that, I'm going to give you a bonus recipe. I'm going to make peanut butter energy bites and using that mini measure-all because it's one of the perfect uses for it. So first, let me tell you about it. It is actually a liquid and solid measuring cup. So what that means is that you can see how it's pulling apart here. If I pop that back in, if you use it upright with the spout, that's going to be where your liquids actually go. And the blue measurements on here are for measuring your liquids. So the mini one is actually measuring all the way up to a cup, and you can see it's got the breakdown of the quarter, 1/3, 1/2. It's also got an ounce measurement, and it's also even got tablespoon measurement and even milliliter measurement. So a lot of different ways to measure. Now, if you are wanting to measure solids, you just flip it over and you push it down this way, and you're going to use the red markings to measure the solids, and that's going to allow you to measure things like mayonnaise, sour cream, yogurt, peanut butter, honey, corn syrup, anything that's sticky that you would want to, it's really hard to sometimes get that into a measuring cup and then scrape it back out, and then you're missing a little bit of it. Where this, and I'm going to show you how this works. Let me just pretend we have something in here, let's say half a cup, and all the measurements are the same. So you have cups and half cups and all that. You also have your tablespoon measurements, and then you have your milliliter measurements too. So once I get my food in here, I just pop it into my bowl. And what that does is scrapes out all of the side, and then all you have to do is scrape off that top. Very handy and user-friendly. I have one in a couple of places at my house and also in our camper, because you never know when you're going to need to measure something. So I'm actually going to use this. Oh, and I should tell you that the outer sleeve, so that would be the part with the markings, is actually dishwasher safe. The inner sleeve is hand wash only, and it does have a 1-year guarantee. So we're going to use this to make some peanut butter energy bites. Now these I really like to make on a Sunday, and we eat them all week. So you can use them as part of a breakfast. You can do after school snacks with them, but they're very simple and they're just a few ingredients. So let me tell you what I already have in here. And this is that classic batter bowl, which I really like because it has a nice handle here. It's dishwasher safe. It's also got measurement markings right here, and also on the other side if you want to do metric markings. So what I've got in here right now is a half a cup of chocolate chips. I've got a cup and a quarter of oatmeal, of the old-fashioned oats, and then I've got 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, so that's going to add some extra fiber. The oats are going to have some fiber. The chocolate's there for fun and taste, so that's kind of a fun thing. Now to do this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of honey, and I'm going to use my mini measure-all. So I can use this side where I'm going to measure the semi-solid, which is kind of like a honey, and I'm just going to go to 2 tablespoons, which there's a little marking there so we can see that. And it doesn't seem very much, but it's going to work so well to measure this. And I'm just going to drizzle that in here. See if I can squeeze my hand. All right. There we keep going. And we've got 2 tablespoons. And I'm just going to pop this in like that. And then all I have to do is scrape that off. And then after that point, I'm going to actually, now this is going to be sticky, but I'm going to push this down to 2/3 of a cup because that's how much peanut butter I need. And I'm just going to grab some peanut butter out of my jar. And peanut butter is one of those things that's kind of hard to measure. And I know in the stores they're selling little pre-measured half-cup portions of peanut butter, but you don't need to buy that if you've got a mini measure-all. And the mini measure-all is one of the 3 sizes. It actually comes in 3 different sizes. This is the 1-cup measure. There's a 2-cup measure, and then there's I believe it's 1/4 cup measure. So all of them operate in the same way. It's just what size fits you best. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. There we go, to the top. Now you see that it's all sticky, and it would be hard to kind of, get that back out. I don't really like doing that, but this, we're just going to pop it and see it coming right out. Move that over for a little bit. And we just scrape it right off. And we've got our peanut butter right in there. So then to mix this up, basically you just mix it together. And all of those ingredients will start sticking together. The peanut butter is like the glue. And I'm just going to keep stirring this to make sure I get all those chia seeds. Chia seeds are delicious. They're kind of add a nice little crunch. And then we've got those oats in there. And I've got that chocolate. Now you could add other things in here, dried fruits. You could do coconut, different things like that, whatever flavor preferences you have. And then you are going to just get your little scoop, and Pampered Chef has 3 scoops. There's a small scoop, a medium scoop, and a large scoop. And you're just going to scoop this out, make little balls with it, and you're going to just pop it in the refrigerator. Once that's done, maybe for an hour, so that kind of comes together. These don't have to bake at all. They're just cooling and kind of coming together. Keep them in the fridge for the week and you will have a delicious snack. So these are the peanut butter energy bites, and this is that mini measure-all. And this is my classic batter bowl, and I love this little tool too, even though it's kind of dirty right now, but this is one of our scrapers. This is the mini scraper, which it's a great size for getting into those peanut butter jars. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.